It's an exciting place. It's a fantastic experience to sing. There are other places where you can sing, but I think this one just has the edge.
There is certainly plenty of history here, and banners and robes and uniforms too. This is Windsor Castle, where for the choristers of St George's Chapel there is royal work to do. Weddings, memorials, and every summer, Garter Day.
The first time I did it, I was absolutely gobsmacked. I was like, but it sort of almost feels like every day now. But it is we are very privileged, and it is a very special thing to do. And I doubt, because many people will only ever see the Queen on TV. I mean, meeting her face to face.
One occasion that's very individual and special to St George's Chapel, of course, is Garter Day, and every year I think that's looked forward to by the choristers with particular anticipation and excitement, especially if there's an installation of a Garter Knight, either one of the royal family or a new knight. Every chorister here at Windsor takes extra pride in the fact that they have services which have a special royal dimension. Although those are domestic occasions, nevertheless they are almost more important to the chorister, I think, for having that domestic element.
The reputation and work of St George's Chapel Choir spreads far beyond Windsor. There are frequent concerts to give in the UK and tours abroad.
In recent times, they've had two very successful tours to the United States, singing concerts in New York, where they sang at the opening of the British Memorial Garden at the site of 9/11. And more recently, they've sung big concerts in Boston and in Washington, notably in Washington Cathedral. So touring is an important part of a chorister's life, and they can all expect to do it several times during their career here.
I like being a chorister because you get some privileges like going on tours to places like America, and sometimes after a busy day we get to go outside or relax in the common room for a bit, play the consoles and watch the TV that you can see behind us.
Back home, and the boys are once again under the spotlights as a dozen or more TV cameras are set up in readiness for a memorial service for Sir Edmund Hillary. It's to be broadcast live in his home country of New Zealand. After the service, the boys return to their studies at St George's School in the lee of the castle walls. Music thrives here. For the choristers, there is tuition in 2 instruments and music theory. It's
and a little bit short. Ta-da-da, okay? Good boy. Together. 3, 4. That's good, that's good.
I think it's the most fabulous musical training that any child could have, and what an immense privilege as well to be learning this fantastic music, to be gaining the musical skills, and then to be performing in a setting like St George's.
One of the wonderful aspects of being a chorister is that you're able to sight read. And if you want to be a musician of any sort, then that's a fantastic skill to be able to have.
Sporting opportunities are definitely greater than he had in his previous school, and again for him that's great because he was so excited about learning rugby, about playing cricket, and that's been great for him too. So it's a whole package, it's not just the singing.
Basically, the choristers do everything that the other children in the school do. They do the full programme of academic lessons, and they take part in all sporting activities as well. And many times choristers are playing for our school teams in rugby, soccer, cricket, swimming, athletics. So we work very hard to make sure their chorister commitments don't preclude them from doing those things.
I just remember the quality of the singing, the happiness of the boys, the engagement that they had with their music, and also their busy, active but fun life. The fact that they were all rounders, they did sport, they did drama, they were good academically.
If you would like more information about being a chorister at St George's Chapel, come to a service to hear the choir. Services in the chapel are open to the public every day of the year. Check the chapel website for details of the music scheduled for each service. The annual Be a Chorister for a Day tryout will be advertised in the local press, or phone or email the school or castle to talk to the headmaster or the directors of music.